Friday, August 29, carries a weight that cannot be ignored. It is not just a number on the calendar, not just the last Friday of the month, but a sign that a shift is near. Life speaks in moments, and certain days come charged with meaning. Friday, August 29 is one of those days where the unseen touches the seen, where the ordinary becomes the vessel for something extraordinary. When the word says that something big is coming, it is not a poetic phrase. It is an invitation to prepare, to stand in awareness, to open the eyes and not treat this day as common. Every day holds opportunities, but there are rare moments when energy gathers and waits for those who are ready to step into it. Friday, August 29 is such a day. The one who walks into it asleep will miss it, but the one who walks into it awake will feel it as a pulse in the air, a call to action. It is about being tuned to that higher signal to not let distraction rob you of alignment. On this day, the old ways will no longer carry the same weight. Patterns that once felt heavy will begin to loosen. If you choose to hold on, you will remain bound. But if you choose to let go, you will step into freedom. Life does not give warnings without purpose. Friday, August 29 is marked as a threshold. A threshold is a crossing, and the crossing always requires courage. You cannot step into new ground while holding on to everything from before. To treat this day as sacred is to recognize that it carries with it the chance to release what no longer serves you. It is a moment to realign, to breathe deeply, to accept that you are being given a new opportunity to rise higher. Something big is coming, not in the sense of chaos, but in the sense of breakthrough. Do not wait for others to confirm what you already feel. The message is personal. It is directed at you. It is reminding you that Friday, August 29 is the day to move forward. It is the day to stand firm in your own growth, to choose the higher self over the lower impulses. The big thing that is coming is not merely an event outside of you. It is the rising of strength inside of you. The signal of change from above is mirrored by the awakening within. To ignore it is to remain unchanged, but to embrace it is to become renewed. Understand that life changes suddenly. Many wait for the right time, but they never see that the right time was already knocking. Friday, August 29 is the right time. This is the reminder that there is no more waiting, no more hesitation. This day is a line drawn, and stepping across it is the act of faith. You cannot be halfway. Halfway will leave you restless. Full commitment will open the doors. There will be resistance because the old patterns never release their grip without a fight. But the resistance is the proof that you are moving toward freedom. The heaviness before the breakthrough is always strongest right before it lifts. When you feel that weight on Friday, August 29, do not step back, step through. Something big is waiting on the other side of that pressure. It is meant for you. It is prepared for you. Many people will walk through day as if it is ordinary, but not you. You have heard the signal. You know the day is charged with meaning. That awareness alone is what sets you apart. When you walk into that Friday, walk into it with a sense of purpose. Walk into it knowing that a divine shift is unfolding. Walk into it ready to let go of the chains that held you yesterday, because Friday, August 29 does not repeat itself. It is unique and it is asking you to rise. The true strength of that day lies in how you respond. It is not about what happens to you, but what awakens within you. If you meet it with courage, it will reward you with clarity. If you meet it with faith, it will open doors you could not see before. If you meet it with readiness, it will push you into the next level of your life. Friday, August 29 is more than a prophecy. It is an alignment, a window, a signal that the transformation is not coming someday. It is here and it is now. When the word declares that something big is coming, take it as truth. Do not dismiss it. Do not delay it. Prepare yourself for it, because this Friday, August 29 is not to be wasted. It is to be embraced. It is the day when the shift begins, when the signal becomes clear, when the unseen becomes real. This is the day to step forward without fear, because everything you have waited for, everything you have prayed for, everything you have trained yourself for is gathering into this moment. Friday, August 29 is the threshold. Step into it, embrace it, live it. Friday, August 29 is a day that asks for readiness. It is not enough to hope, not enough to dream, not enough to say you want change. The truth is simple blessings only arrive for the ones prepared to receive them. If you stand unprepared, the moment will pass you by, and what could have been yours will slip through your hands. Friday, August 29 is marked with meaning, but meaning only comes alive through action, through presence, through the discipline to meet opportunity with strength. This day carries a pulse, an energy, a shift, but energy cannot shape you unless you stand in alignment with it. To be ready is to clear the mind of clutter, to still the heart of fear, to step forward with a grounded spirit. Friday, August 29 is not the day to hesitate. It is the day to stand alert, the day to act with clarity, the day to open your eyes wider than before. Readiness is not a concept, it is a practice. It is built in the small choices leading up to this moment, and it is tested when the signal comes. Something big is waiting on that Friday. It is not promised to everyone. It is promised to those who have trained themselves to see it, to receive it, to hold it without trembling. Readiness is the key. It means you do not wait for perfect conditions. You create them within yourself. It means you do not depend on others to pull you forward. You rise on your own strength. Friday, August 29 is your reminder that the blessings of life never land in empty hands, they land in prepared ones. To be prepared means to have sharpened your focus. It means to have built discipline in silence when no one was watching. It means that when the door opens, you are not caught surprised, but you walk through it with confidence. Many will waste this day because they are distracted, because they are chasing noise, because they think time will stretch forever. But Friday, August 29 is not infinite. It comes once, and when it passes, it does not return. The only way to honor it is to meet it ready. Readiness also requires courage. Life does not hand over blessings to those who wait safely on the sidelines. It reveals them to those who dare to step forward, even in uncertainty. Friday, August 29 will test your courage. It will ask you to take the risk of leaving behind what feels comfortable. It will ask you to trust that stepping into the unknown is better than staying in the chains you already know. Readiness is courage in action, and courage is the proof that you are alive. Do not underestimate the importance of this day. It is a turning point, but only if you allow it to be. If you treat it as ordinary, it will remain ordinary. If you treat it as sacred, it will transform everything. Friday, August 29 is the mirror showing you who you really are. Are you ready to rise? Are you ready to let go of the old self that clings to fear, to doubt, to hesitation? Are you ready to stand in the fullness of your own strength? This is the demand of the day. Something big is coming, but it will not wait for your convenience. The blessing will not pause until you feel comfortable. It will arrive on time, and only those who are ready will catch it. Friday, August 29 requires discipline of thought. It requires alertness of spirit. It requires action without delay. This is the lesson: you cannot prepare on the day of the opportunity. You must already be prepared when it arrives. Those who live distracted will find themselves unready. Those who live awake will step into what is meant for them. On this day, remember that life does not reward passivity. It rewards presence. It rewards those who listen, those who act, those who align themselves with the flow of divine timing. Readiness is not about being perfect. It is about being open. It is about standing with clear intention. It is about moving when the call is heard. Friday, August 29 is a call, loud and undeniable. And the question is not whether the call is real, it is whether you are ready to answer it. When the sun rises on that Friday, walk into it with discipline. Carry with you the focus you have been building. Carry the courage you have been nurturing. Carry the awareness that something greater is waiting and that your role is to receive it with readiness. This is the difference between those who remain the same and those who rise higher. Readiness separates the awakened from the asleep, the courageous from the hesitant, the ones who break through from the ones who stay behind. Friday, August 29 will not repeat. It is marked. It is destined. It is written. When it comes, be ready. Do not let fear take your strength. Do not let distraction steal your moment. Do not let hesitation rob you of what has been prepared. Something big is coming, and it is waiting for the one who is awake, disciplined, and ready to act. That one can be you. That one must be you. The blessing of Friday, August 29 belongs to the prepared heart, the clear mind, and the courageous spirit. Step into it with readiness, and it will not pass you by. Friday, August 29 is not arriving to keep you the same. It is arriving to break patterns that no longer serve you. The chains that you have carried, the habits that have weighed you down, the thoughts that have trapped you. This day is marked to loosen them. It is not an ordinary Friday. It is a day charged with the energy of release. Something big cannot enter your life if you keep holding on to what is small. The old patterns must die so the new self can be born. Friday, August 29 is the moment for that death and rebirth. Every human being carries patterns. Some are useful, some are destructive, some are invisible but powerful. You wake up each day and repeat them without question. You speak the same words, think the same thoughts, make the same choices. But life is calling for change. Friday, August 29 comes as a reminder that you cannot move higher while staying bound to the same cycle. The same cycle creates the same results. To grow, you must break the pattern. This day is not about comfort, it is about breakthrough. Breaking old patterns requires courage. Patterns are familiar, and the familiar always feels safe even when it is painful. That is why so many people remain stuck. They cling to what they know even when it hurts them. But Friday, August 29 is not giving you the option to remain comfortable. It is pressing you to step forward into the unknown. If you dare to break one chain, the rest will begin to loosen. If you dare to take one new step, the path ahead will reveal itself. This day carries with it a dramatic force. It is as if the energy is waiting for you to decide. You can repeat yesterday, or you can create tomorrow. You can remain bound, or you can be free. The choice is yours, but the opportunity is here. Friday, August 29 will not wait for you to be ready. It will demand that you act. It will ask you to let go of the excuses, the fears, the doubts, and the voices in your mind that keep you small. To hold onto them is to miss the very shift that is prepared for you. Growth is always hidden behind release. You cannot fill a vessel that is already full. You cannot receive something new if your hands are clinging to the old. Friday, August 29 is that vessel being emptied. It is the day to release the anger you carry, to release the fear that limits you, to release the habits that waste your time. When you release, you create space. When you create space, the big thing that is coming can finally enter. Without release, nothing changes. With release, everything begins to shift. Do not underestimate the weight of your patterns. They shape your destiny more than you realize. One repeated thought, one repeated choice, one repeated habit can control the direction of your entire life. But the power is not in the pattern. It is in you. Friday, August 29 is the reminder that you are stronger than your habits, stronger than your fears, stronger than your history. You do not have to be defined by what you always did. You can choose differently. You can break the cycle. You can set yourself free. This is the call of the day. A breakthrough cannot come to someone unwilling to change. Something big cannot arrive in a closed system. Friday, August 29 is the opening. It is the crack in the cycle, the invitation to step outside the prison of repetition. Do not resist it. Do not fight to protect the chains that hold you down. Let them fall. Allow yourself to be reborn into something greater. It will feel uncomfortable at first because the unknown always does. But that discomfort is not a threat. It is the signal of growth. The old ways no longer serve the future that is calling you. Friday, August 29 is the line drawn in the sand. On one side is repetition, on the other side is freedom. On one side is the old story, on the other side is the new chapter. You cannot have both. You must choose. And once you choose, everything will begin to move. This day carries momentum. It carries transformation. It carries a divine push to free yourself from the prison of yesterday. Breaking old patterns is the act of faith in yourself. It is proof that you believe a higher version of you is waiting. Friday, August 29, is when that version steps closer, waiting for you to respond. Do not hesitate. Do not let the fear of leaving behind the old life keep you from stepping into the new one. This is the breakthrough you have been waiting for, and it is only found when you let go. Friday, August 29 is not just a date. It is a calling. It is the day to break the chain. It is the day to step outside of the cycle. It is the day to release what no longer serves you. And when you do, you will feel the shift. You will feel the weight lift. You will feel the new energy rushing in. Something big is coming, and it will only enter the life of the one who is brave enough to break free. This is your day. This is your chance. This is the moment of release. Embrace it. Friday, August 29 arrives as an invitation. It is not an ordinary day. It is not a passing moment. It is a call toward growth, toward becoming more than what you were yesterday. The energy of this Friday is not about repeating the old cycle. It is about stepping into a higher version of yourself. Life sends such signals not to entertain you, but to awaken you. Friday, August 29 is one of those signals reminding you that growth is not random. Growth is intentional. Growth is chosen. Growth demands that you answer the call. On this day, you will feel the weight of choice. You will feel the question within yourself. Do you stay where you are, or do you rise higher? The path of comfort is easy, but it keeps you small. The path of growth is demanding, but it sets you free. Friday, August 29 is the day to choose. It is not about waiting for circumstances to shift. It is about shifting yourself. The world may not change overnight, but you can change in a single moment. That moment is this Friday. Understand that self-growth is not about addition. It is about transformation. It is not about piling new things onto the same foundation. It is about breaking down what no longer serves you and building new strength in its place. Friday, August 29 is the invitation to start that process. It is the reminder that the higher self you dream of is not somewhere far away. It is already within you, waiting to be activated. What keeps it asleep are your habits, your doubts, your hesitation. And this day, this Friday, is the spark to wake it up. The higher self is born in discipline. It is born in courage. It is born in honesty with yourself. Friday, August 29 is not about comparing yourself to others. It is about meeting yourself fully. It is about facing the mirror and seeing not just who you are, but who you could become. When the day rises, it is asking you to walk into it with awareness, with presence, with intention. That is the path of growth. That is how you take a simple day and turn it into a turning point. There is a fire inside every human being, but most never ignite it. They wait for permission, they wait for signs, they wait for comfort. Friday, August 29 is the fire itself. It is not asking you to wait. It is asking you to burn away what is false and step into what is true. To grow is to ignite. To grow is to accept that the old version of you cannot carry you to the next level. To grow is to decide that today you will no longer live small. This Friday carries that decision. It is easy to stay asleep. It is easy to say tomorrow. It is easy to hide behind excuses. But easy has never created greatness. Friday, August 29 is not for the easy path. It is for the path of awakening. It is for the one who wants to break free of limitation. It is for the one who is willing to feel discomfort in order to step into strength. Growth is never painless, but it is always worth it. On this day, choose the pain of growth over the pain of regret. The invitation of this Friday is not about chance, it is about destiny. There are certain days when destiny calls louder, and this is one of them. Something big is aligning, but it requires you to align yourself with it. To grow is to align. To align your thoughts, your actions, your energy with the direction you know is right. Friday, August 29 is the chance to do that, to bring yourself into balance, to stop scattering your energy and to focus it on what truly matters. That alignment is what awakens the higher self. You are not being asked to become someone else. You are being asked to become who you truly are. Friday, August 29 strips away the illusions, strips away the masks, and invites you to stand in your authenticity. Growth is not about pretending, it is about uncovering. It is about remembering the strength, the discipline, the courage that already lives inside you. This Friday is your chance to remember. Self-growth is a daily practice, but some days amplify the message. Some days demand more from you. Friday, August 29 is one of those days. Treat it as sacred. Walk into it with clear intention. Do not let it pass by in distraction. Do not drown it in noise. Leave it awake. Leave it sharp. Leave it ready. The invitation is here, but only you can accept it. This Friday will come and go, but the choice you make on it will echo. It will either be the day you stayed the same or the day you chose to rise. It will either be the day you ignored the call or the day you answered it. Something big is coming, but the biggest shift is not outside. It is inside. Friday, August 29 is that inner shift. It is the day to say yes to growth, yes to courage, yes to the higher self. Step into it fully, and it will mark the beginning of your transformation. Friday, August 29 carries within it a truth that many forget. Before the breakthrough, there is always a test. The path to growth is never smooth. It is not meant to be. The pressure, the struggle, the obstacles, these are not signs that you are failing. They are signs that something big is near. On this Friday, you must remember that resistance is proof of transformation. The weight you feel is not there to break you, it is there to shape you. The storm is not punishment, it is preparation. Every person who rises must first walk through fire. It cannot be avoided. The fire burns away the false and leaves behind the strong. Friday, August 29 is that fire. It will demand of you what you thought you did not have. It will push you beyond comfort. And in that push, you will discover yourself. Growth has never been born in comfort. It is born in struggle, in challenge, in the very moments when you think you cannot continue but choose to go on anyway. The test is not against the world outside. The test is always against yourself. Can you remain calm in the storm? Can you stay steady when pressure surrounds you? Can you hold your focus when distractions rise? Friday, August 29 is not just a date, it is a proving ground. It is the day when life asks you, are you ready for what you say you want? If the answer is yes, you must show it through endurance, through patience, through unshakable faith in yourself. Something big is coming, but it will not arrive without challenge. The higher the blessing, the greater the test. This is the law of growth. You cannot step into the new self without shedding the old. And shedding always feels like loss before it feels like freedom. Friday, August 29 is the bridge between who you were and who you are becoming. The test is the crossing. To resist it is to remain stuck on the shore. To embrace it is to step into the new horizon waiting for you. Do not confuse struggle with failure. Struggle is the language of growth. Struggle is the evidence that change is working through you. On this Friday, when you feel the pressure, when you feel the weight, remind yourself this is the sign. The test comes because the breakthrough is near. If there was nothing waiting on the other side, the resistance would not exist. The greater the resistance, the closer the light. Hold on. Stand firm. Keep moving. Friday, August 29 will not only test your strength, it will test your patience. Sometimes the greatest challenge is to wait, to trust, to keep walking even when the road feels long. Growth is not rushed. It is steady. The seed must break before it becomes a tree. The night must deepen before the dawn appears. In the same way, your test will stretch you before your blessing is revealed. Do not run from it. and do not complain about it. Accept it as part of the process. This acceptance is what keeps you unshaken. Remember, storms are temporary. They pass. They always pass. But what remains after the storm is who you have become because of it. Friday, August 29 is not here to crush you. It is here to strengthen you. Every test is a teacher, and this Friday is the classroom. Learn from it. Grow through it. Use it to sharpen your mind, to deepen your discipline, to ignite your courage. When the blessing arrives, you will see why the test was necessary. Without the test, you would not have been ready. Do not let fear control you on this day. Fear is the voice that tells you to stop, that convinces you that the challenge is too great. But fear is an illusion. On the other side of fear is freedom. On the other side of fear is growth. Friday, August 29 demands that you silence the voice of fear and act in faith. This is the difference between those who stay the same and those who step into transformation. The test is not there to block you. It is there to prove that you are ready. When the sun rises on Friday, August 29, walk into the day with strength. Expect resistance. Expect challenge, but do not bow to it. Face it with calmness. Face it with courage. Face it with the awareness that this is the final step before the breakthrough. The pressure you feel is the last weight before the release. The storm you face is the sign that dawn is about to break. Something big is coming, and it is closer than you think. Friday, August 29 is not the day to retreat. It is not the day to give up. It is the day to push through the test, to stand taller than before, to prove to yourself that you are stronger than the resistance. And when you do, you will see the breakthrough unfold. You will see the reward of your patience, the blessing of your endurance, the fruit of your growth. The test always comes before the transformation. Friday, August 29 is that test. And if you rise to meet it, you will step into the breakthrough that has been waiting for you. Friday, August 29 is not random. It is not accidental. It is aligned. Life does not move by chance. It moves by timing. There are moments when everything that felt hidden suddenly begins to reveal itself. Moments when what was delayed finally comes forward. Friday, August 29 carries that timing. It is a day marked not by coincidence, but by divine order. The lesson is clear. You must align yourself with it. If you resist, the day will pass like any other. If you align, the day will unfold with power and meaning. Alignment means harmony between your inner world and the movement of life outside. When you are scattered, when your thoughts are divided, when your actions fight against your own spirit, you are out of rhythm. No breakthrough can arrive in that state. Friday, August 29 calls you to return to balance, to synchronize yourself with the greater flow. Something big is waiting, but it will not force itself into a heart that is closed. It waits for you to step in tune with it, to open, to align. This Friday is a reminder that life does not reward confusion. It rewards clarity. The energy of the day is sharp, and if you walk into it with hesitation, you will miss it. But if you walk into it with focus, if you decide within yourself to be aligned with what is right, the doors that were locked will begin to open. This is how alignment works. It does not fight. It flows. It does not force. It attracts. On Friday, August 29, you are being asked to stop fighting against yourself, to stop delaying, and to stand in alignment with your higher path. Alignment is also discipline. You cannot live carelessly and expect blessings to arrive. You cannot fill your days with distractions and expect clarity to fall into your hands. Alignment is a choice you make every moment. It is how you breathe, how you walk, how you speak, how you focus. Friday, August 29 will magnify what you choose. If you choose distraction, you will sink deeper into it. If you choose focus, you will rise into greater clarity. The day is not neutral. It is charged. It reflects you back to yourself. Something big is coming, but it is not chaos. It is order. It is timing. It is the unfolding of what has been waiting for the right moment. Friday, August 29 is that moment. To align yourself is to be ready to receive. Do not waste it by carrying the weight of yesterday. Do not poison it by living in doubt. Release what is heavy. Release what is not meant for you. Stand open, balanced, aligned. That is when the big thing arrives. That is when the unseen becomes visible. Growth is always tied to timing. You cannot plant a seed and expect fruit in the same day. You cannot demand the harvest before the soil has been prepared. Friday, August 29 is not the harvest, it is the alignment of the season. It is the moment when everything begins to line up, and if you stand in the wrong position, you will not receive it. Alignment is positioning. It is placing yourself where you are meant to be in thought, in spirit, in action. This is why self-growth matters. Without it, you will always be out of place. With it, you will always be aligned. On this Friday, live awake. Live conscious of your steps. Do not rush, but also do not delay. Move with rhythm. Move with intention. Move as though you know the universe is aligning on your behalf. That confidence, that focus, that discipline is what prepares you to hold the blessing. Because what is coming is not small, it is big. And to carry something big, you must be steady within yourself. Without alignment, you will drop it. With alignment, you will grow stronger because of it. Friday, August 29 is the day to align with faith over fear, with action over hesitation, with clarity over confusion. Every choice you make on this day matters. Every thought you hold will echo louder. Every step you take will carry more weight. This is not exaggeration. This is timing. The flow of life is strongest when you are aware of it, and Friday, August 29 is such a flow. Enter it with a scattered spirit, and you will stumble. Enter it with alignment, and you will rise. This day is not ordinary. It is a turning point, a day when divine timing intersects with human choice. If you align yourself with it, you will not just see change, you will become change. You will feel the shift in your body, in your thoughts, in your energy. You will know that something has moved, something has opened, something has begun. Friday, August 29 is the key, but alignment is the hand that turns it. Do not take it lightly. Do not let it pass as another date on the calendar. Friday, August 29 has been marked. It has been written, and now it waits for you to rise into it. Align yourself with it, and you will see the breakthrough. Align yourself with it, and you will feel the transformation. Align yourself with it, and you will step into the timing of your destiny. Something big is coming, and it will not miss the one who is aligned.